It's Alyssa. It's been a while. Tachlis in Tel Aviv. Yeah, I haven't been into being on camera. I've been working on my podcast, Short Hills Live in the Middle East, and that's where my focus has been. But I had such an awesome day that I just want to share it because it's probably my best day in Israel in like a decade. How did it start? Oh, I saw those green and blue painted guys on the corner. They were talking about something about the air. Maybe it's political. I know there was a medical cannabis rally and Israeli, but I have no idea if that was related. Then I saw Yisrael, good vibes. Something funny happened there, but I forgot. And then putting up a new project. I had that meeting. Interesting. And then I saw my favorite 2-year-old and his family, and I had the best coffee. And then I ended up swimming. Like I thought I'd do a little one, so I got to be in that beautiful color, in that beautiful sea, and just vibe. I saw an unusual brown fish that I've never seen, and he wasn't attractive, and I was always told to be aware of like really, really scary looking animals because they're probably not good. And then I went to the JLO concert. It was worth every penny. I didn't love the walk to the gate, but every penny. And she's amazing. That body, I just wanted to bite her on the side. But even more awesome is this story that went full circle. So in the morning of July, would it be 13th? The morning of the blackout. So all know I was in the blackout. I was underground for 2.5 hours. I was verbally harassed. 2 guys came to my rescue in a closed subway car. It was terrifying. And anyway, when I got out, I promised myself, because I said, as we're going up, I'm going to get that JLO ticket at Madison Square Garden. And anyway, by the time I got to a second train, then they made an announcement and said, if we lose the electric, we're going to go in a different direction. And the girl was telling it to me, and I said, that's a really weird message. We went on the phone, and no one had data, but I don't know, something, I guess all of a sudden I had Wi-Fi, and I see Rich, and he rates something about a blackout. So then I asked the girl to go on her phone and see what it is, and we're in the blackout of New York City, the summer of 2019. And I'm with these 2 single mommies, and I'm like, let's get out of here. I'll help you to the road, but we're heading into a blackout. Not a good idea. So I jumped off. They didn't want to go. Long story short, I'm like, that's it. I'm going to Madison Square Garden. It's meant to be. I'm going to get a JLO ticket. So I think I was off at about 28th Street. And by the time I got a cab, whatever went down, then by the time I got to 34th Street or 33rd or 32nd Street, there were like crowds, and Madison Square Garden was black. And the JLO concert was canceled. People were everywhere. It was black, and there was no traffic lights. It was very eerie, very bizarre. People had their phones directing traffic. And I promised myself. Anyway, I don't know what happened a couple of days ago. A friend of mine told me she was going, and I didn't even think twice about it. And I was like, and I just saw something, and I said to myself, you made that promise. Like, go. So I just went on the internet really quickly, and the next thing I knew, I had a JLO ticket. And I love that I had promised myself it because I was underground for 2.5 hours, and it's so important to just do things that make you happy. A lot of times I hold back, trying to save money or this or that, and I indulge, with my swimming so I don't feel all the time. I can indulge, and I've never bought a ticket here because I'm too afraid to buy certain stuff. And up until the second he took my ticket, I was terrified. That's terrible, really. I think because I get ripped off a lot. Lo mishaneh, it was a great show. She's fantastic. I can give you the critique, but I don't want to because overall it was just so unbelievable. So if you get a chance, go see Shay. She had this crazy hair. Oh, it was like, she's so hot. You want to bite her. Like she had these, everything was about her sides, and oh my God, the hottest thing ever. We didn't know if it was the camera angle. Who knows, but I can't wait to see who was up close and really got to see. But people walked out of the concert and they were like shredded in silver. Anyway, that's it. It was a great day. Beginning to end. Great day.